Okay, a note on guard pulling. Guard pulling is not always a bad thing to do, right? Sometimes you're going to be in there with somebody who you know for a fact is a better wrestler. You know they're going to win the exchange. And if the choice is to make a good tactical decision on a guard pull or get double-legged across the mat, let's make a smart guard pull, right? But the way we pull guard matters. We've all seen somebody in a wrestling exchange, this guy starts to dominate the inside space, so this person just pops his feet and hopes to get their butterfly hooks in, right? But maybe this guy's ready for it and he immediately steps around, pins around, and then it's like, okay, you basically pulled them into a pass. That's not the vibe. So we're gonna talk about pulling Ashi. Two things have to happen to pull Ashi. One, both of my legs have to be in between his legs. If I am one leg outside, one leg inside, it's not going to work. Second, I have to have one of my knees, which is going to be the knee in between, that is my shield knee in Ashi, has to be to my chest. Maybe like, oh man, about like 10 years ago now, Gordon Ryan had a match with Richie. And Gordon went to pull Ashi, and instead he pulled Mount. Because he didn't keep that knee in. So you don't want to pull Mount. That's like the worst case scenario, right? So the knee that's on the inside when I'm getting into my Ashi, I have to keep this knee in. So if he tries to drop into Mount, I'm safe and I can steer him away and throw my Ashi, right? So the way we set this up from wrestling, any tie-up, I can have an underhook, I can have an overhook, I can have a collar tie. It doesn't really matter because I got to get to his legs. The idea here is, Gary Tonin calls this the disappearing leg principle. If I want that leg, I attack this leg so that he steps back. And when he steps back with this leg becomes available, right? So if we're here and maybe I'm in an inside tie, I pull his leg towards me, I go to grab it, this leg steps back, this leg steps back. Boom, now this leg's available. Now I get in here, I can pull this leg up, I can get inside. This is going to be the easiest single leg position to pull from. Real simple. I'm just going to slowly, so you don't fall, sit back to my hip, this knee's in, right? And then my Ashi comes up. It's hard to do slow. And I'm up. Now, where he's at, he's going that way, which means I'm going to push him that way, and we're right back into our rolling finish. If when I hit that, now I'll do that with a little bit of speed so you can actually see what it looks like. So we're here. I'm going to be controlling distance because if he gets in and starts grabbing my head, it's going to be hard to do this, right? So I'm just going to stiff arm him away. Step, step, sit. Now, the other reaction he can give me is instead of turning out, which the first one he did is the better reaction because it's protecting his secondary leg. Sometimes they're going to turn in and they're going to try to like pummel your legs out. Which if that happens, we'll start from Ashi. Stand, yeah. So, whoop. If he turns in, I'm just going to sit him back. And then we're in the same spot we started in. Take him up, get the heel, start our rolling finish. So, single leg. This can also come off of, like the way I used to do this was a terrible double leg that was supposed to fail, right? Like we're here, I pull him down, I come in here, I start to drive, and then I just sit it. Anytime you can access the legs and your feet are on the inside. This is why if we're here, maybe we pull like here and we get this type of single, snatch single, but we're still down. I got to get inside. If I try to pull Ashi from here, what's going to happen is I'm going to sit back, I'm going to pull him, and his knee's going to smash me in the balls. It's not the vibe. So instead, what I'll do if I want to get to the inside of his leg is I'll run the pipe shitty so he can still balance. And then I can just back step out and trap that leg. So, real simple. Play. You can go underhook, drive him, gather, run, step, scoop, frame him, and then sit back, throw your ashi.